Glassity Grind.
And I'm Lisa.
Good morning.
Good morning. We've got an exciting day.
We are outside. They let us out.
And it's sunny and it's beautiful.
And we've lost Charlie.
There's no Charlie today.
Oh, we're sad about it.
Or are we?
No, he had to take the day off.
No,
So
yeah, we do miss Charlie today.
He'll be back. So, hi.
Hi.
Where are we?
We are at the Toledo Zoo today.
You know we're number one.
Yes.
We love our zoo.
We do. We love the Toledo Zoo, and we're so excited today to be able to be here filming our full show.
This Memorial
Day weekend.
Holiday weekend to start off all the new things. You know, our zoo is so wonderful. Because every year they are updating. What can they do new? What different things can they bring? What other things can they do with the animals? Other exciting things that they're doing. I can't.
It's never the same zoo, and I feel like honestly, even every time I come back throughout the year, it's like I don't know if I'm just missing stuff or if they're adding stuff throughout the season. There's just always new things every time I come back.
Well, what I feel happens to me is I feel like I can never see anything in one day.
Oh, absolutely.
So then you come back another day, and sometimes I start at the same place again, and I forget that I started there, so I'm never really seeing
the whole thing.
The whole zoo.
Yep. And you know, they've got lots of cool shows this year. I mean, there's so many things to do and bring your kids. There's splash pads, and you know, I know that this is kind of silly, but one of my favorite things is to come here and eat. I love to come here and eat and like get all the little treats and get the refillable souvenir cup and like refill it 5 times with, you know, a Diet Coke or whatever it is. And I mean, I just love to come and get all the little treats and, you know, and then to come back, of course, in the winter, if you get your membership, it's fun to come back and use your membership. Again, you always can use it to get in for the lights at the zoo.
Right.
So
we have so many things, and we're going to show you just a couple of things that we wanted to highlight today.
And some new things, some new things that are coming to the Toledo Zoo for summer 2016. So we've got that going on. It's Memorial Day weekend, so of course everybody, you know, is going to be cooking out.
I have no cooking out tips for you today. Shocker.
What?
I know. I don't really have any for you.
I'm going to be out of town. So we're heading out of town for some family things. And, this weekend is the Prince vs. Michael Jackson event.
Yes, so we'll see you out there.
Yep, at Evolution. So stop by. Some of the crew from GCGTV might be there in their fancy Michael Jackson and Prince stuff.
Yeah, so just check our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, social media. We'll all be on there. So we don't want to make our host chat too long because we want to show you all the stuff here at the zoo. Thank you for joining us. We're going to come right back.
Yep, we're going to come back with lots more fun stuff from the Toledo Zoo.
Mayday, Mayday! It's Maydays at Ruin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We're jam-packed with inventory and new models are on the way. So this week, Ruin orders Mayday markdowns on every vehicle in stock. A new 16 Ram Crew Cab 4x4, just $169 a month. A new Jeep Cherokee Latitude, only $199 a month. Or save $9,000 on a new 16 Chrysler 200S. Plus, get guaranteed credit approval during the Drive and Discover Mayday sales event. Now at Ruin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Woodville.
Hey guys, I'm back and I'm joined by Dr. Randy Meyerson, and she is the polar bear expert, I hear, not just at the Toledo Zoo, but a little bit all over the world, correct?
Right. I manage the polar bear species survival program, which is a cooperative zoo program for North America. I do have a committee of polar bear experts within the zoo world, and I manage that, and then I interface with a lot of the field scientists and the other polar bear people in other countries and continents.
So we're kind of lucky to have you here in the Toledo area because you really know your stuff.
I think I know a lot. I think I'm up to date as much as anyone else. There's always more that you can learn, and that's a big thing that we're working on now, is trying to help the field scientists to learn more about polar bears in the wild and the possible effects of climate change. Using our bears as a research population for non-invasive research to study things like hearing or olfaction, exposure to different potential things in the environment that we have down here where it's warmer than the Arctic, but as the Arctic warms, you know, mosquitoes go north, things like West Nile. So we're all learning and we're all working together, and it's a great position to be in right now for me. It's very fulfilling professionally.
And I think a lot of people come to the zoo and they just instinctively think, oh, these bears, they're adorable.
Right.
And that's why they come, and you know, they're just attracted to watching them play and have fun. But, you know, they don't understand that there's also a lot behind the scenes in the conservation area. So tell me a little bit about what the Toledo Zoo is doing to help with the conservation of the polar bears.
Right. Well, yeah, polar bears, I mean, they're so charismatic, and you just fall in love with them when you see them. So they are the perfect poster child to get people interested in helping save the Arctic and address climate change. So at Toledo, we deal with polar bear conservation on many fronts. So one of them is we do help support the research of Dr. Andy Rocha up in Canada, and he does satellite collaring of polar bears out in the wild. So he looks at the females, he sees how far they're traveling, if they have cubs, how large the cubs are the cubs surviving to the next year. So we help support that program along with Polar Bears International. Then, like we said, the zoo is very generous and gives my time to be able to traveling around to talk to people, to get other zoos engaged in trying to participate in these research projects. We also do the master planning of the polar bear populations within the zoos, so that we set up good breeding pairs to be as genetically diverse as we can, but also if facilities are building new polar bear exhibits, that they have polar bears there. But and this isn't a problem now, but making sure that when we breed polar bears that they have a good place to live when they grow older, because they live to the mid-20s, 30 years old. So you want to make sure, you know, that's a long term, that they have a good place to live.
And you and I talked a little bit before the interview about, you know, we have this adorable Hope here, and how her name, you know, is to inspire that, you know, it's not a hopeless thing, that we can make a difference, that everyone, you know, can have some hope in impacting the environment.
Right. So Hope got her name for two reasons. One, there's a place up on the North Slope of Alaska called Point Hope, and it's a community where there's a lot of people and a lot of polar bears, and they have a really good polar bear protection procedure so that you don't have bear conflict and then bears, you know, would have to be killed, or people would be killed. But it's also hope for the future, and that is really important when we talk climate change, that people don't feel that it's all hopeless, there's nothing we can do, and it's just going to happen.
Yes.
So things, you know, and I have this information from the scientists, so so not just, you know, people that are hoping it's going to work, but actually people have been working on this for years, and some of the ones that were looking at the initial effects of climate change on sea ice, which the polar bears need. Yes. And really, if a lot of people just do a little, it will have an effect to reverse, you know, climate change. And so we just ask people, you know, if you can recycle, if you can maybe turn your temperature down in the winter just 1 or 2 degrees, or you know, turn your air conditioning up, down 1 or 2 degrees,
just a little bit,
just a little bit. And really, what's important is, if you can afford it, or if it's equal, buy recycled products, because it's really great. People are very good about recycling now, but there has to be a market for that and those products. So, you know, if it's not a big difference, if you can, if there's something that you like this brand better and it's a recycled product, please buy that, you know. So just like I said, a lot of people doing a little bit, you know, can really help polar bears in the wild. And a lot of times in zoos we'll talk about how our animals in our care are ambassadors for their counterparts in the wild. But polar bears truly are, because if we change things in Toledo, it actually has an effect on the sea ice up in the Arctic.
Which is amazing.
Amazing, right. So it's not just that we ask for money and then we use that money wisely to support other species. I mean, your actions in Toledo actually affect the bears and help them in the wild.
Which is such an awesome thing to know. I mean, truly, our viewers can come here to the Toledo Zoo, spend a little bit of money, you know, for a great day at the zoo, and see these adorable bears, you know, really interact with the animals and participate in making a big change in the world.
Absolutely, and they can feel good about what they're doing.
Yes, well, that's awesome. Well, we appreciate all the hard work you guys are doing here and around the world, and it looks like the kids are ready to have a good time and enjoy these bears, so we're going to let them get to it, and we will see you guys back here after this next break.
For many of us, buying a home is the single largest investment we will make in our lifetime. That's why here at NOIC Home Mortgage Lender, we take a unique and personalized approach to every situation. We listen carefully, communicate clearly, and help you find the perfect program that fits your needs. It is my job to make sure your experience with us is simple, fast, and seamless. If you're in the market to buy a home, call me, Cheryl Carroll, at 567-686-0903 or online at carrollhomeloans.com.
Hey, welcome back. It's me, Cheryl from the Glass City Grind, and I am thrilled. You see, I have found myself in the indoor theater here at the Toledo Zoo with my friend Ron, the deputy director here at the Toledo Zoo. Welcome.
It's good to be here.
Thank you for bringing me in the theater here.
No problem.
I love it. And you know, I have to say, I wasn't going to see, we know I'm filled with drama here at the Glass City Grind, and it wasn't like a theater like I thought. There were animals.
There are. This is our indoor theater here at the zoo, and there are animals here from Memorial Day to Labor Day. We have 2 shows a day, 1:30 and 2:30 here in the theater, and so we encourage people to come out. The show is called Soar and Explore, Wild Adventure. Really, really cool thing. We've seen some really neat animals today, too.
We did, and you let us in for a sneak peek of all the things that can happen. What's cool about it too is this is all included in your price at the zoo. There was nothing extra, and it actually is a little special show you get when you come to the zoo.
Yeah, and it's an animal show where the animals, a lot of them are flying around in here, moving around, doing their natural behaviors. The other thing we should mention is we also have another theater in Nature's Neighborhood, the Fisher-Price Discovery Stage, and we have live animal shows going on there also every day from Memorial Day to Labor Day at 2 p.m.
Yes, one of the animals I wanted to mention was now it is in the bird family, the owl came from the back of the room. I was not expecting, and came straight down. Center stage.
Yeah, he's learned to do that. He flies across the above everyone's head and lands down there. We have some other birds that do that, but this one's really cool. He does most of his hunting with his sense of hearing. And
I don't know if our viewers can hear, but he's talking to us. That owl is still communicating to us right now.
Well, actually, that's the chicken that's communicating to us right now. That's in the other show.
Apparently, I do not know my animals very well.
But the owl is really cool though because he can hunt with hearing, and his ears actually are not straight across from each other on his head. They're in different positions, so he can zero in on the sound. So we actually watched him find the cricket sound where it was hidden. So he's a really cool bird.
Yes, and then we saw the anteater.
Yeah, the anteater, and it's one of the smaller anteaters. It's called a tamandua, which means anteater in the native language where it's found in South America.
And then I made you nervous because I said some have said I'm a man eater.
Yes, different thing.
Different thing completely, and but it's okay. You were fine. You got nervous for 1 second. We got it all under control.
That's right. Now they do eat male ants. I could say that they eat male or female. They don't care. They're pretty. Anyway, so so that's a really neat animal. He comes out, he's climbing around on the stump and checking things out. But they do like the large giant anteaters that people are familiar with. They eat mostly termites and ants as well.
Now, how long are the shows when? Because we saw like a quick version today, just so we could give our viewers a taste of what happens here. But how long are the segments or the shows when we would come? Yeah,
generally around 20 minutes. They can go longer depending on, because we do some questions and stuff usually at the end. So it can, generally it's around 20 minutes though. And sometimes they get pretty busy in the summertime. So people need to make sure that they, get here a little early, or so they may not be able to get a seat.
Right. And now that starts this weekend. This is Memorial Weekend.
Yes.
And that'll go all summer long through Labor Day. That the shows are included in your price for the zoo.
Yes.
So that's an added plus. And there's several different types of animals then that'll be here. And there is the other show, like you mentioned, and that's on the other side. Here.
Well,
the zoo is in this little neighborhood?
No, it's actually just outside of this building in Nature's Neighborhood.
Okay.
And when you walk in, it's slightly to the left and the whole way to the back of the area, so people can find it. It's labeled. You can see the signage and stuff. It's pretty easy to find. And
we want to mention how much we love our Toledo Zoo.
Well, thank you.
We know that we were #1 for sure, I think last year or the previous year, in our hearts, we are still number one. Like we know that here at Toledo. We're very proud of our zoo. And I mean, I think really, can I put my name in if you ever need help training anything? Or really what I should say, I need help training my kids. Are you guys able to do that here? I would love to see my kids just come down and sit down and do whatever.
Juan, our trainer and social curator, he's pretty good. He might be able to help with that. I don't know. But
we need to find
we typically don't train kids here.
Could you train Charlie?
That's hopeless.
Yeah, thank you. You heard it here. Breaking news, okay? Well, we appreciate everything. And like all of our viewers, you can find any information out on our links on our page, and you can find out the Toledo Zoo. You guys, links to the Toledo Zoo, find out ticket price, the zoo times, any of that. But we thank you guys so much for letting us come on today.
Oh, you're welcome. It's great to have you here.
We have more exciting things. We'll be back at the zoo to let all of our viewers know. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For today. All right, we'll be right back after this. The best pizza, always made with the freshest ingredients.
Dozens of food options to satisfy you no matter what you're craving.
And delivery of all their menu items, even late into the night.
Hey, it's Cheryl, Charlie, and Lisa from the Glass City Grind, and those are just a few things we love about the Oasis.
And you know what? There's one more thing we love about the Oasis, and that's a special deal they're giving to family and friends and fans of the Glass City Grind.
That's right, you can get a large up to 2-topping pizza and Bosco sticks for just $14.99 using code GCGTV.
So what are you waiting for? Get to your nearest Oasis right now or order online at eatatoasis.com.
I'm eating right now.
All right, let's dig in. The Toledo City Paper features the best Toledo has to offer. Food, fun, entertainment, music, art, and more. Be sure to check out the Glass City Grind's new ad in this week's issue. Pick up your copy anywhere around the greater Toledo area or read online at ToledoCityPaper.com. All right, guys, I'm back right now with Juan, and we are going to talk a few quick tips about how you guys train these awesome animals.
Well, we first use what is called positive reinforcement. Basically, we just reward any behaviors that we want to keep. Behaviors that we don't want to keep, we just ignore them. That's all it is. So it's based on reward for behaviors like you do at home with your dog when they sit and you give them a treat. We just do it, but we have to have very careful because all the animals that we're using are wild animals.
So is there, can it be dangerous?
Well, we have a group of professional trainers and myself that, we really work, all together as a team, and we take all the precautions. We don't, like I mentioned before, we don't treat any of these animals as a pets, so we have to be careful. But overall, since we have all the professional help, it's a pretty safe working environment.
Well, you guys are doing an awesome job, and I suppose in order to do this, you have to have some help from some outside people like sponsors. Who do you guys have helping out with the show this year?
Well, this year we have La Valley Foundation that is helping to sponsor, and so we really appreciate their help.
Well, good thing they're here to do that because this show is awesome. Make sure you guys get out here and check it out at the Toledo Zoo.
Hey, welcome back. It's me, Cheryl and Lisa. We really wanted to go on an adventure today while we're here at our Toledo Zoo. So Lisa and I said, what adventure could we do while we're here?
So we are here at the Expedition Africa Aerial Adventure Course.
Yes.
Joined by Adam Cassie, the manager.
Yes.
Adam, tell us, this is the new spot to be in the Toledo area.
Yes.
We want to know more.
Absolutely.
hot spot.
It is, and it's a unique course, and once you get up there, you can see the great view of just downtown to prove how close you are to Toledo. So it is the Expedition Africa Aerial Adventure Course presented by Mercy Health.
Yes, thank you.
And you can kind of see that in the background. We've got some staff up there right now getting trained, ready for this weekend.
Yes, Memorial Day weekend
Yes.
opening up this weekend. We're so excited.
Right, absolutely. So
Because we wanted to do it. We were all set for you to harness us up, send us on that major adventure. We were going to do it. You wouldn't let us.
Right. Well, we've got to get everything ready for opening weekend.
Yes.
We're getting everybody up there 30 feet to 80 feet in the air, seeing those giraffes and animals in the background, getting a unique experience, building some great memories with them, as well as challenging yourself physically, challenging yourself mentally, experiencing the 763-foot zip line across Expedition Africa, and enjoying all the thrills that are out there.
So is this a one-time, like this summer only, or is this going to be a permanent fixture at the Toledo Zoo?
Oh, this is here to stay, and down the road maybe we'll expand and get
That's
even
what I was gonna say.
bigger
Grow
and taller
it.
and faster.
Oh
That
my
would be
gosh.
fantastic.
Have you done it?
Oh, I've done it quite a few times at this point.
What can you say about like what is the experience that you gained from it?
Right. Well, you know, I have a unique experience as the manager. Got brought in, spent a couple months just getting ready for it. Got up there, and it's really seeing that 30 foot above the animals, saying, wow, this is my job, and this is what I get to give people an experience of. Seeing those animals, interacting with them. The observation deck in the Africa exhibit's great, but you kind of have a one-way view. Here you get to see the entire exhibit from above, and then also, like I mentioned, get out there and challenge yourself physically, challenge yourself mentally. We've got those staff out there that are getting trained right now to be fantastic coaches, get all the public through. And the nice thing is it is very versatile. You know, if you want to go up there and just experience the bridge, very sturdy bridge, you're still connected with a harness and a helmet, but we imagine all of our guests could have a great opportunity getting up there and just seeing that bridge experience. And then if you want that extra challenge, work your mind, body, and get physical, then go out there and try those elements.
So there's a thrill level for everyone, the people that just want a little thrill and the people that want a big thrill.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, that's awesome.
Is there an age limit or a starting age?
Sure. To do the actual challenge course, we're looking at 12 years old and up, at least 90 pounds.
Okay.
We do have a maximum capacity of 250 pounds. And then for parts of the course, we can go a little bit younger, a little bit lighter as well.
Okay.
And let me tell you this. When you were younger, did you ever think that you were going to be waking up every day, coming to the Toledo Zoo and doing this as your job?
No, but when I saw the job open up, that is it. That is my job. I'm getting it.
It's a pretty awesome job. I'm kind of jealous because, you know, even though I'm not big on the major thrill level here on this course, it's still great that you get to be outside every day and you know, just enjoy this experience.
Right. So hopefully we'll see you up there.
Maybe. I might do the bridge part.
It is a good corporate team building leadership program.
Oh, that's cool. So you guys do offer that as an experience?
Yep. If you call into our group sales department, they can help you either get you out here during the day with the public, or we could schedule an after hours event.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine?
Glass City Grind team coming to do this?
Oh my gosh. First of all, you haven't met our co-host Charlie. He would be screaming the whole time.
Yeah, he's not much of a thrill seeker.
No.
Right.
Now let me ask you this. Do you guys recommend making reservations for this?
Absolutely, yeah. When you choose to do everything out here, you're looking at least a good 2.5 3 hour time commitment.
Okay.
Makes it very much worth the extra money. I mean, nowhere else can you go and spend 3 hours up 30 to 80 feet above the ground and have that experience for 3 hours. But because of that time commitment, we want to have a good schedule in place and staffed appropriately. So if you schedule online, that guarantees that you're going to have your spot and that we're going to be ready for you. If you're already out at the zoo and you just want to stop by and see if we've got some open slots, we are going to take reservations day of if there's availability.
That's awesome.
Love it.
Well, hey, that's just one more reason to come out and enjoy the Toledo Zoo.
Yes.
Absolutely.
This is so exciting. There's more information obviously on the website. So guys, check that out. And you know, like we said, just another reason to come out here and enjoy the zoo, and looks like everyone's going to have a great view of the city.
Yes.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, well, thanks again, Adam.
Yes,
Thank you.
Love it.
We'll see you back here soon after this next break.
Mercy Health is proud to present Expedition Africa Aerial Adventure Course at the Toledo Zoo. The versatile course allows guests to customize their experience by combining a sky bridge walkway with multiple elements from 2 high rope challenge towers and an exhilarating 80-foot high and almost 800-foot long zip line into a one-of-a-kind adventure with incredible views of the African exhibit, as well as giraffes, kudus, zebras, and other animals that call it its home. Mercy Health invites you to be active and adventurous at the Aerial Adventure Course at the Toledo Zoo.
This is your event's social network. Get it, join it, snap it, share it. Get photos in real time. These are the moments you will remember. This is the photo booth. Reinvented. Rent it for your event today. Rent it, own it, brand it, twine it.
Hi, sweetheart. Yep. Shut him down. Okay, that's better.
If your high-speed connection can't support all your devices, it's time to switch. Upgrade to Beck's high-speed internet from Buckeye Cable System. Stream, game, surf. Do it all and do it faster. Plans start at the everyday low price of only $17.99 per month. Call today.
Ah, did you see me? I was flying through the sky.
Cheryl just zipped across that zip line.
I was awesome.
Seriously though, a huge thank you to the Toledo Zoo for allowing
Yes.
Glass City Grind to come out and film our show today. We had a great time.
What a great day, what a beautiful day. I want to give a shout out to our whole crew because it was a beautiful day and we had so much fun, and they've been running around following us with all of our equipment, all of our stuff. Thank you guys.
It's never an easy job to follow Cheryl and I around.
Never at all.
And thank you to all of our sponsors and our viewers for following us and watching the show.
Yes.
Make sure to check us out on our website, Facebook, Twitter, and you never know where you're going to see us. So
yes. Enjoy your holiday weekend, be safe, enjoy your families, all that good stuff. Make sure if you have allergies, we wanted to give a PSA. For
I
all
made
of
it
you
through
allergy
today.
people.
I'm on my way to go
Yes.
flush my eyes out, lay down, take some allergy medicine. It's been rough for me, but if you have allergies, I totally understand.
Yes, start those meds now.
Yes.
Okay? Nobody wants to see your eyes swollen, dripping. Ugh.
That's why I look like this.
Yes.
Have a great weekend, you guys.
Enjoy
Enjoy
your
the
families.
holiday.
Bye-bye. Okay, let's go get
See
some
you next
food.
week. We're going to eat.
Yes, let's find something fun to do. Come on. Hey, I'm Cheryl Leonard.
And I am Charlie Mack.
And I'm Lisa Dunn.
We are your hosts of the Glass City Grind TV show, and we want to thank you guys for your interest in being a part of our show.
Absolutely. It's been a little over a year, and we've had so much fun with local businesses and personalities in and around our community.
In addition, we have the ability to give you a professional commercial.
That's right. Fully produced and everything.
Right.
We've joined with JPA Entertainment to give you a great quality commercial.
And what's fun about that and unique is that we can do whatever is unique to your business or to what you're trying to do.
Yep, it's fully customizable.
That's right. Or if you don't care about your business, let me do your commercial. No, you don't want that.
Wait, but you do have a great voice because you do the radio voice.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Yes.
We can do that too.
Yeah.
So as you can see, there are so many ways to be involved with the Glass City Grind.
And we love what we do here, being a part of our community, meeting new people, entertainment, all the diversity. It'd be great if you would like to join with us.
That's right.
Thank you so much again for showing interest in the Glass City Grind.